Imagine this scenario. You're on keys. You've got a sax player in B flat. You've got a sax player in E flat. You've got someone else playing, I don't know, some random instrument that's in a different key. Can't think of one. And you're asked to do the score. You're asked to do the arrangement. Okay. And it could be anything. I've chosen Minuet in G, and that's something that we're going to transpose. But many a time, I've been in a performance or a jam session, and there's been a B flat sax player. So if a sax player is playing a B flat tenor sax, like so, when they play a C, us keyboard players have to press B flat. So their C is our B flat. Okay. If someone's playing E flat sax, okay, their C is a E flat. Okay. So you've got to transpose pieces of music to suit the band. So I've been in that situation loads of times. Sometimes I say, oh, we're going to knock it up 2 semitones, like, okay. I'm going to go a major fourth up, like, okay, so what's that? And keyboard player goes, oh, we're going this way. And sax player says, we're going to do this way. I'm like, whoa, just, you know. Then guitarist comes to a capo on and plays an E chord and 2 frets up in F sharp, like, come on, give me a break, man. Okay, so your brain gets all confuzzled. Now, there's an easy way to work this out. We're going to use a Minuet in G. So Minuet in G is great because it basically plays through the scale. So it really helps because that's a little hint. Scales are so important to know. Okay, and there's one reason to learn your scales in all your major minor keys. It really is to help you transpose. Okay, because if you don't know your scales, then you're in for a bit of a problem, really. Okay. So, without further ado, let's get down and do some Minuet in. Let's see what's coming up next. See you in a minute. So here is Minuet in G in F. Got it? Sorted. Right. So, you're saying to me, yeah, but it's in G. No problem. We can sort it. Okay, so, I was talking about knowing your scales, which is so important. Alright. Now, I'm going to keep it quite simple for today's lesson, but you can apply the simple method in any scale you want to go from. Okay. Imagine it's like a bit like a sat-nav. You're here, and you're in G major, and you want to go to F major, which is a little bit further down the road, okay? You're at 1 sharp key, you're going to go to 1 flat key, okay? Which is a different kettle or fish altogether, isn't it? Kettle or fish? Kettle or fish, what am I on about? Okay, so let's first of all think about writing out or playing your G scale, okay? Let's go, come on. Now! Oh my lordy. Right, here we go. A 1, 2, 3, 4. G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. Okay? Right then. What numbers are they given? It's not rocket science. Listen to this. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's your home key. Alright, that's your first key, your initial key. However, you've got to play it in F major. Okay? So, think about the numbers. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's where the key is. Okay? Pardon the pun. Okay, that's the information you need. If you know your F scale, you can play the Minuet in G, or anything for that matter, in the key of F. How? Because we use the numbers. So what does G become? F. Exactly. Alright? So, the D is the 5th note of a G scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright? So, we just look at what number 5 is on the F scale. And it's a C. There we go. Alright. So, basically, that's it. Let's just go look through this. I'll play the first part in G, and then we're going to make it into F as well. Look on the screen. It'll be there for you as well to follow along. So, let's have a go. Okay? A 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the first part, isn't it? Let's do that in F. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, did you notice the old B flat? Okay, we've got to use a B flat, otherwise the actual relationship of semitones will not be correct, and it will sound like this. And that's a bit like the Simpsons theme tune, which I'm not allowed to play because I've got a copyright strike. That's it, no more. Chord sequences. OMG. The most famous chord sequence is coming up in a moment, so I'll see you in the rinky dinky do. I think it's great how the past 15-20 years, all the pop songs, okay, or most of the pop songs, use the 1, 5, 6, 4. Even if you're not a musician, you recognise this. Okay, it's the most used, well, it's the most overused chord sequence of modern music, to be fair. Now, that's been around since Don't Stop Believing came out. Before you start commenting, it probably before that, but that's one of the songs that made it really famous. Okay, so I'm doing. That type of thing. Okay. It just uses number sequences again. Again, you've got to know your chords. So, let's do chords. So let's take an F chord. Okay, that can be chord 1 in F. Okay, and the next chord is a 5. Okay, so we're going to go to a C. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to go like that. Okay, I might play a different version, to be honest. I'm just something. Okay, that's chord 5 in F. So C is chord 5 in F. Okay, only in F. It's not chord 5 in anything else apart from C is chord 5 in F. Okay, so, and then we're going to go to chord 6. Now, chord 6 in F major, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just use your scale, and we've got D. But make sure you are using your key signature from that scale. Alright, now, if you play a chord on D, using the notes from F scale, don't forget, you get D minor. Okay, there's no rocket science about this, it really is straightforward. It's really straightforward, but people don't think about it this way. Or some of you don't anyway. Okay, so we've got chord 6, which is D minor in F major, don't forget. And then chord 4 is, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, it's B flat. So it's, there we go. B flat is the 4th chord within this scale of F major. Okay, so straight away you get 4 chords. You get the F, you get the C, you get D minor, and you get B flat major. Okay, you can play it any way you want, but you'll always get those chords. Now, I know that's a really, really short lesson, but if you take that principle, you realise you've got to know your scales. That's the first important thing you've got to do. Please learn your scales, okay? And then, after doing that, you can transpose from any key to any other key, alright? So, this is me playing in random keys while I say, good day, I'll catch you soon, and the rinky dinky do.